What's up everyone? Welcome back to our channel. Today we are doing an updated studio tour, which is super exciting because just about a year ago we filmed the same exact video. We were watching it back the other day and realized how much has changed in a year. It's so crazy how much our business has grown in such a short amount of time. We're so excited to show you what it looks like now. If you want to check out our old studio tour, I'll leave it linked down below. Any products that we see in here, like our heat press, sewing machine, things like that, I will leave link down below as well if you're interested in starting your own business or you're just creative and like to craft. But let's head inside and show you what it looks like. So this is the studio. As you can see, there's a little bit of everything behind me. Each station kind of has its own purpose. We have a lot more tables than we used to have. Nicholas and I actually used to work at the same table cutting and sewing, which is so crazy to look back and think about that. How did we make that work? I don't know, but we are so happy with our setup now. So we'll start over here. This is actually where the orders finish. So this is the packaging station. We have packages, we have the inserts for all the bandanas that go in there. We have actual boxes down below for toys, anything that is too big to go in a poly mailer. We have stickers, and yeah, this is where the packaging and everything goes out. Right next to our packaging station is where the fun equipment is, and in between is where a lot of the vinyl is. So this bucket on top is the vinyl that I use every single day. All the time, need it easily accessible, and then above is the replenishing, so if I ever run out I have more. I like to keep a couple of whites and blacks because we use those so often. It would be very sad if we ever ran out of those. And then below is just different types, sticker kind of vinyl, different colors that we don't use all the time. And then below the table we have glitter vinyl, and we have vinyl for our cups. So super durable vinyl. These aren't used every day, so I can keep them down here, but still pretty easily accessible. Then up on the table is where all the fun things are. This is our pretty brand new heat press. We used to use the Cricut Easy Press. Honestly, I can do a whole video about this if you guys would like, but this thing is life-changing. I absolutely love this machine. Like I said, I'll link this down below if you're interested. It's pretty affordable, and it does the job way exceeds my expectations. And then next to it is where our Cricut machine is. I put it this way because when I'm using a giant mat, it just easily fits right here and nothing's falling off the table. I've dealt with turning it the other way and then the vinyl rolls off the floor. So frustrating. So this is the setup that I like to do. And then next to it is a full entire table of fabric. Now, this is the sad part about working in a basement, is that the ductwork is low and we are constantly hitting our heads on here, but we make it work. At least we don't have to pay for a studio space right now. So this is great that we have this space. So much fabric over here. I know if you watch anyone else who makes bandanas, I'm sure they do it differently. This is probably the weirdest way to do it because we have to fold fabric all the time, but this is what works for us so that we can have all of our fabrics easily accessible. And then the extras of, say we buy 10 yards and we only want to have 2 yards up here for easy access, we can put the rest below the table. So we have a ton of bins down here. Well, 3 bins full of fabric, and then fabric also above for replenishing. And then we head over here to where the bandanas are made. So we have 2 machines right here. We have a serger and a sewing machine. Most of our bandanas that we send out are the slip-on bandanas that we are best known for. So I would say 90% of our bandanas are sewn on the sewing machine. The other 10% are on the serger. So yeah, this is where it happens. This desk is really nice because it has drawers. So when I'm changing my threads, I can have some easily accessible threads in the drawer. Our labels, which are super nice. People know that our bandanas are ours. I keep those in there. And that is where the actual bandana magic happens. Right next to our sewing table is our cutting table. This is Nicholas's home. For you guys who don't know, Nicholas is 100% involved in this business. It's not just me, but a lot of people see me in front of the camera more and assume that it is not a girl-owned business. We are 50-50 partners, and he is the best helper I could ever have. I could not do this without him. This is his home. He cuts every single bandana that goes out, and we love this cutting mat. It's perfect for our rotary cutter. We recently got this bigger one, which has been a life changer because The bigger the cutter, the less time it takes to cut the fabric. Super nice. And since we filmed this video last year, we have totally changed our stencils. We used to cut our bandanas following paper. Then we moved to cardboard, and I'm pretty sure that was what was in our video last year. But now, best thing we ever did was figured out how to do wood. So Nicholas took his wood making skills to the test and created all these stencils for us. So they're super thick, and the nice thing about this blade is that it can be matched up here and not get cut on the wood. So never have to worry about cutting through our paper again. These things are the best. Sorry we don't sell these, but they are awesome for our business. And I think that's it for the cutting table. Actually, there's one more thing. Underneath the table is a box full of what I would call trash. But Nicholas is so amazing at his job, and when you own your own business, every little thing counts and makes a difference. So he takes this trash pile and makes extra smalls and smalls out of it. So when he's done with a yard of fabric and there's only a little bit left, he'll throw it in this box. But then when a new order comes in, he'll always rummage through this box. Rummage? Is that a word? I don't know. You know, look through the box and find tiny scraps that he can make work instead of having to use a full new big piece. From the cutting table, we head over to the iron. The iron is probably the most used item in this business because we take the bandana to the iron multiple times throughout our bandana making process. So after Nicholas cuts the fabric over at the cutting table, he brings it over here and has to iron everything before I sew it. After I sew it and they're flipped, they get ironed again, and then they get heat pressed with the names. So lots of heat is touching these items. But yeah, this, I mean, not much to say. This is an iron. This is a ironing board. We have lots of things. The last video we did, we only had like one mini shelf. Now we have so many items here. So we sell toys, collars, leashes, dog cakes, lots of things like that. So starting over here are college toys. They live in the buckets in the back. And then next to it is stuff for when we go to markets. So if we're ever going to do an in-person thing and we need table set up, that's what that stuff is. Also, we now own a baby boutique kind of thing called Simply Sweet Pea, where we specialize in handmade baby bows. We do onesies, things like that. So all these light blue buckets are all the items for that business, much smaller than the Tails Up Pup business because everything else that we're about to talk about is all Tails Up Pup. We have cups for dog moms, shirts, other toys, and then even some of our old machinery because we got this new sewing machine. Our old sewing machine's down here. Don't want to get rid of it quite yet because if I ever need a backup, I just feel safe knowing I have this one. And then next to it is the Leaning Tower of bandanas. This is all of the pre-cut bandanas for Christmas and holiday time. We were preparing for our crazy launch, which was, we have a whole video about it, our crazy holiday launch, and we were so thankful to be prepared, and we still have more so that we aren't having to cut every single bandana. Some patterns are pre-cut for us, which is so, so nice to have this giant tower. Next to it is just kind of like the miscellaneous buckets. So bow tie items are in here, extra thread, kind of just like whatever we can't find home for goes on this stack of things now. Previous bandanas that we used for our dogs are in here, and then a couple more pre-cuts are on the top. Some of our supplies are up here, so we have some thread, pens. I like to write sometimes on the cards. We used to handwrite every single card that went out. Now that would take me all entire day, which I'm very thankful to have that many orders, but my hand would fall off if I wrote to every single person. But sometimes I get to write in a note, scissors for opening boxes, and then we have our giant, I don't know what this is called, shelf of buckets. These are from Costco if you're looking for them. And we have all of our college collars up top and bow ties. All of our other collars here, and then all toys down below. We love all of our toys. I think that they're so cute, and it's so fun to have like a little bit of everything for our lovely dogs. When they buy a bandana, they can just have a toy for their dog too, which is so fun. And then over here is more of the businessy stuff. We have more poly mailers, we have the inserts, we have tagging stuff for when we sell to wholesalers, and trash bags, things like that. It's not super exciting over here, but then we have our logo tees, we have some pre-cut hair scrunchies. We do some hair scrunchies that match the bandanas, which is super fun. And then we just have some more toys at the bottom. And then we're back to where we started. So that's it for our studio tour. As you can see, it's changed so much in 1 year, and that wouldn't be possible without you guys. Thank you so much for supporting our business. And if you're new here and would like to check out our company, I'll leave it linked down below. It's tailsuppup.com. Now for the fun part, we are going to do a giveaway. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching this video. We are going to be giving away one bandana to one of you guys who comments down below. Let us know what your favorite bandana is on the website right now, and don't forget to put your Instagram name so we can message you if you are the selected winner. If you have any questions, leave them down below, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!
I would do anything just to get you back again. I would do anything at all. I know I'm not innocent, you deserve a better man. But let me just hold your hand once more. Ooh, 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 I wanna take you out